As a group of volunteers ventured deeper into the neighborhood, they noticed a small, scrappy dog following them. She was a mixed breed, with matted fur and a weary look in her eyes. But what struck the volunteers was the determination in her gait and the way she kept glancing back at them, as if urging them to follow her. "The dog led the people to this house," one of the volunteers exclaimed. They were dumbfounded by what they saw when they reached the house. It was dilapidated, with peeling paint and an air of abandonment. The little dog greeted them with lots of expressions of care and obvious gratitude, wagging her tail furiously as she barked excitedly. Sarah knelt down and examined the dog more closely. It was easy to confirm that she had recently given birth, but the volunteers had been unable to find her little puppies. Suspecting that they might be at a neighboring home, they decided to return to the shelter with just the mother for the time being. That night, Sarah couldn't stop thinking about the little dog and her missing puppies. The next day, after some persistent questioning and a bit of investigation, Sarah and the other volunteers learned that the owner of the house was currently incarcerated and had left the dog and her puppies behind. Hours later, with the legal paperwork in hand, the volunteers returned to the abandoned house. The little dog's excitement was palpable as she led them back to the house. The house was in shambles, with broken furniture and debris scattered everywhere. The stench of neglect hung in the air. They began to search room by room, calling out softly in case the puppies were hiding. Minutes felt like hours as they combed through the wreckage. And then, in a small, dark corner of the living room, they heard a faint whimper. Sarah rushed over, her heart pounding. There, huddled together in a tattered cardboard box, were 3 tiny, trembling puppies. They were no more than a few weeks old, with eyes still closed. The little dog, their mother, whined with joy and relief as Sarah carefully gathered her precious offspring in her arms. Tears welled up in the eyes of the volunteers as they witnessed the heartwarming reunion. The little dog nuzzled her puppies and licked their tiny faces, overwhelmed with obvious love and gratitude. They had found the puppies safe and sound, thanks to the determination and guidance of their mother.